me see if I understand this. Is Leroy one of the crazy guys the internet was talking about? I mean, this guy actually believes in all of this stuff.
So help me understand this. We've been delivering food all day long. How much money have you made today?
$30, $35.
$30 or $35. How do you pay bills? Is this why you're behind?
Yeah, part of it, but I can't get a better job either.
And so you believe that the aliens are reading your mind?
Yeah.
Do you think that that might contribute to you still having to work this job at 68 years old?
Yeah, it probably does.
And you're paying money to psychics too. What are they telling you?
They're supposedly predicting good stuff that's going to happen to me, but it doesn't never seem to.
Why do you keep paying these people? Just in hopes that they might be right with something good?
I hope that something might come along, yeah.
That's what you do in this car every day? You drive all day long looking for hope?
Where's a 68-year-old guy going to get a job?
We just spent the last 9 hours driving around, delivering food. And then at the end of each day, he comes out here and looks in the sand trying to find change. It's sad, man. I want to help this guy, but I have no idea how to do that.
So here's the story. I met a 68-year-old food delivery man who seems to be the victim of some good old-fashioned American politics. You see, society has put this man in a hole by scaring him with unproven paranormal propaganda. How does Leroy even know if any of this stuff is real? I had made up my mind that I'm going to do all I can to help this man.
It's your dad's grave?
Yeah. I kind of feel like he's haunting me about something, and I don't know what.
Well, let me propose a plan. What if I say, come with me, let's sit in front of these people, these so-called alien experts and psychic experts, and let's figure out if this stuff is real.
And what's in it for you?
You know, I don't know exactly what's in it for me other than helping you. I mean, look, take the cameras with us. If there's other people out there like you, maybe we can help them.
It sounds good.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Oh, okay.
Are you done here? Because this is kind of depressing.
Tell me about it.
I know. Come on, let's get out of here.
Leroy's in. So now we're off to interview, inspect, and dissect the world of the unexplained, all in hopes that this may somehow save Leroy from his personal and financial ruin. I had no idea what I had gotten myself into.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You got the keys to the...
I got the keys right here.
All right, let's go.
All right.
We're going on the journey of your lifetime, Leroy.
To all of the sexy babies, the summertime ladies, shake what your mama gave you, no time for later. Let it loose in the moment like you own it, leave your mark like the size of a crater. Ain't no place greater. Right now, this is spot, this is time. Let your body rock, lose your mind. Got to lose control. You can feel it in your soul. Let it go with the flow like never before. Let it roll like hey, oh, I. Getting down tonight, hey, oh, I. We gon' party tonight, hey, oh, I. Getting down tonight, hey, oh, I. We gon' party tonight. Feeling it, you feeling it, you feeling what I'm feeling. It's the rhythm that'll get you high. Like we float on a cloud, looking down with a smile. There's no one, it's a hell of a ride. Everybody got a drink in their hand, not a worry, not a care, ain't nothing living here but love.
All right, are you guys excited to be here at the UFO Festival? Yeah, we love aliens, don't we, Roswell? It is fun. Enjoy yourself. Let yourself go. Got on my spaceship this morning and had my latte, and I'm here. So we're ready to work it.
We have 3 days. If we can't find out if aliens are real at Roswell, we're probably not going to find out at all.
You know what? I believe in extraterrestrial life.
I know they're out there. They have to be. They just have to be. There's just no way that there could be one planet out of 9 or 7 or whatever it is, and there's nothing on them.
There are so many people who saw UFOs.
And there's like pyramids on Mars and shit, so you know there's gotta be something out there.
Well, everyone knows George Bush is a reptilian shapeshifter. Everyone. Like even my mother and my sister, they know that too.
But you can call me Mary.
All right, Jerry?
Yeah.
Leroy here has spent a lot of his life savings trying to keep from being abducted. Is this real?
I to prove beyond a reasonable doubt in any court in this country that ETs are here. And the people here in Roswell, let's go back, they were good old boys. They're gonna make up a science fiction story? Give me a break.
All right, for instance, anal probing. If the aliens are so advanced, once they've been up one ass, all the asses are probably gonna look the same.
Well, kind of.
If they're so far advanced.
You would have, we do, there's something going on there that, you know, some people are damaged for life.
They had me like on an operating type table, and almost like a cow getting milked, they had me hooked to some apparatus taking sperm.
Orion Galaxy Systems, that is a life, something.
They're pissed at you. I said, who's pissed at me? He says, they are, the ones that are taking me.
The Russians?
No, the aliens.
You know what? I did see in front of my house. I did see. You know what? When something goes like this.
It's impossible for human beings to create crop circles overnight. Actually, did research on that.
They say that their technology is greater than ours.
Who are they? The Russians?
The ufology movement. Yeah, including the Russians. Okay.
And now it really gets good. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Don Ray Walton.
In 1954, a UFO landed in my mom's backyard. She was taken on board a spaceship, artificially inseminated, and well, less than a year later, I came out.
Let me get it straight. You're the son of aliens, though. Your mother was artificially inseminated.
Artificially inseminated.
In a sense, your mother was raped by aliens.
Not raped, artificially inseminated. The same way Jesus was.
Well, they had to put. Jesus wasn't in artificial. Wait a minute.
Yeah, artificial insemination. They're going to put us into the moon. They're going to fire up the engines in the moon, which is not a moon, it's a move. And they're going to move the moon out of our solar system.
Did you do drugs, Don?
I don't do any drugs.
Did you do drugs in the 60s?
Never. I don't do drugs. Why should I mess up what I got in my head? I had enough problems to stop doing drugs. Visitations from aliens, seeing creatures from other dimensions and things that visit me, and it's just unbelievable the things that I see.
You can plug yourself in?
Oh, yeah.
You're about to do this in front of us?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
What if you die right now, I'm going to feel a little awkward.
Can't die.
Right. I don't necessarily know if that makes you an alien. Is there anything else you can do?
That don't make me an alien. Well, there's other things I can do, but I'm not going to tell you about it. Because then you want to see me do those too. Why don't I just go out and stab a knife through my heart, pull it out, and then I'm okay.
I'll give you $20.
If you did that, yeah, but you would.
Do you think they're talking to us through crop circles?
It's their proof to us that they do exist.
Who told you that?
I was told by people on a spaceship.
So after hearing about all these alleged sightings and abductions, it was time for us to see a UFO with our own eyes. We met with the self-proclaimed master UFO caller, Prophet Yahweh.
And these dead beings, they coming. They are coming. And they're gonna come. I mean, they're here, really.
And this dude loves to hear himself talk.
Oh, my goodness. All women are raised to be whores. That was a violent thug homosexual. I'm gonna try my best to take your life. Man, you believe scientists, man. You know, you'd be crazy as a Bessie bug, man. You sound gay. You sound like you like penises up in you. Just like it took me about 20 years to quit using heroin. But I know how the American society and media works on your mind. Why do I have 2 ears? 2 noses, man.
You got 1 nose, brother.
Now you see why I'm one of the most hated men on the internet. I pray, oh Yahweh, to send a sighting for this camera team to film, and I pray you send it now. Hold on. Oh Yahweh. Shucks. Just don't take that long for me. I'm gonna call it a no-show. And even a no-show is a form of communication with me. You know, so it basically says,
I'm not coming today.
Yeah, it basically says, nah. I think it was my fault, because I should have said up front what the rules were, and you didn't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
listen, I'll take the blame. They can, seriously, I don't want you to lose face with them. I'll be the bad guy.
Well, we did it.
So, Leroy, I want you to take a moment with me and try and process exactly all the junk that we have been told over the last 2 days.
Okay.
Don't sound so excited about it. We've got one guy that believes that he was immaculately conceived by aliens and that he lives in the moon, or whatever the hell he was saying, and another guy that was jerked off nightly, which doesn't even sound that bad, but to impregnate an alien nation. Another girl carrying an alien's baby, and numerous people that would be anally probed, as they said. Why would an alien travel trillions of light years to look up your ass? You got about 3 hours of sleep that you can get. I suggest you get in bed. We still got one more little adventure to go on.
Okay. Sounds right to me.
Finally, Leroy was starting to second-guess his beliefs that aliens were living among us. But I felt it was time to really prove to him that these so-called experts are full of it.
I don't have the balance to do that.
You didn't know that aliens had to work this hard, did you, Leroy?
Boom! I knew that was going to happen.
Did you just fall down?
Oh, yeah.
Push that life alert button around your neck. You didn't think that was funny?
Not hardly.
Hey, it's 4:54 a.m. It only took us a little over 3.5 to 4 hours to stomp corn. No way humans could have done this in the middle of the night.
That's what I used to think.
So what do you do after you make one of America's largest crop circles in the middle of the night? You search the internet and you find yourself an expert.
He's measuring the electromagnetic field of the crop circle.
But we made the crop circles.
I know that. You can keep that down, by the way. What do you got?
Okay, gentlemen, I'm picking up a pretty high nanotesla count.
So what are what are they?
Nanotesla.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, it's an electromagnetic radiation reading. I pulled up some of the stalks, and if you notice, for instance, the root system on this stalk, when they're affected by ionic radiation, what they want to do is they want to start growing horizontally, and as you can see, by comparison, these are growing, they're trying to grow out.
So the radiation did that?
Yes, I believe it did. And also another thing I noticed too is the stalks. Typically when it's done by a prank or a hoax, they tend to make, the work go one way. The stalks will all be a long way, laying all the same way, but as you can see here, they're like this. I mean, they're all crossing each other. It's an indication that there's something more than a man-made hoax.
But the aliens, they don't do this for fun, no? I mean, they're usually telling you something, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what the consensus is that, that there's some kind of message or some indication of something they're trying to tell us.
Right.
Yeah, we had heard this guy talk enough. So I conned one of the news crews to let us take this guy up in their chopper so he can look down and see this message for himself.
Okay, we're approaching the target area right now. This is the best part. This is what we're going to see, what we want to see.
What do you think he's thinking right about now?
I don't know. I think he'd be pretty surprised, at the very least.
I don't think surprised is his reaction.
What? Son of a bitch!
All right, let's take stock where we are today. Okay. You ready? Aliens down. You cured?
I'm cured for good. I threw away my skull cap.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
I don't need it anymore.
Well,
somebody's going to come get me.
You really believe that?
Yeah, I do.
Well,
I think those people are full of crap.
You should be proud of yourself.
I am, but I'm also disappointed that I fell for it.
No, don't be like that. Look, you did something all of these other people haven't done. Come on, how many other people's really got to the bottom of it?
Yeah, I agree.
I do have a problem now. Psychics. You going into this psychic kills me, man.
Well, from what I figured, some of it got to be true.
Some of it got to be true? We'll find out.
With the alien stuff behind us, we now had to focus on Leroy's beliefs in psychics. They got a psychic for everything. We started with one and went through them all.
Leroy has spent his entire life virtually believing what everybody has told him, and it's kind of put him in a financial predicament. He's been to a lot of psychics, and we're looking for some help.
Okay.
We ran across you. Here we are. And what is that hanging around your neck there?
This is my crystal, double terminator smoky quartz. It's for grounding me. It just relaxing. Yeah.
It's like a Xanax around your neck.
Something like that.
Can you heal? Can you heal people?
I do healing.
I gotta ask you a question, and don't take this the wrong way.
No.
When people say they can heal people, it just makes me fucking angry because you should be out there healing people.
No, I could do healing. I don't promote myself as a healer.
Right, but then people in a hospital less than a mile from here dying of cancer, and you could go heal.
Well, I do volunteer work. I do
how
volunteer
many people
work.
do you heal a day?
It's not. It's not by the day. This is not. My career is not healing people. My career is doing psychometry.
Right.
And sitting with people that come to me.
Then let me wrap my head around that.
Okay.
You can heal people, but you choose not to.
I never said that I heal people. Play back the tape.
I
do healing. I do missing children, missing dogs, missing cats.
Have you found people before?
I have over the years.
Did you guys find it? You found people successfully?
Just one.
Just one?
And he wasn't. It was a runaway.
Where did you guys find him?
Huh?
Where did you know that he was?
Oh God, it's long. He was at a friend's house.
This is BS.
All right, so I'm going to be communicating with Oscar, right? And I don't like to know anything about him, and I'm just going to, I advocate for the animal when I do sessions, so I let the animal tell me what they want me to know.
Okay.
So it takes me just a minute to get grounded, a few seconds. When I'm grounding, I need you to send a thought to him to tell him it's okay to talk to me.
You want to do
You
that?
can do that silently or... Mm-hmm. So one thing that he is telling me, just so you know, is that he's extremely tired. All right. I don't know why he's asking me this, but he's asking me why he doesn't have a pair of cowboy boots. I don't know why he's saying that, but he's saying, why doesn't he have
Really,
cowboy
the dog is really saying
The
that.
dog had just really said that right now.
He's a horny animal. What if he's making passes at you? Would you tell us? I mean,
There's some that flirt with me during sessions, I would say, but you know, they just really like me, and they're just so happy that I'm gonna, you know, give them a voice.
there's actually, I have something. Can I go get a prop and show you what we're talking about?
Sure.
All right.
You wanna-
I mean, because this isn't normal.
Oh.
What do you think about that?
That's his friend.
How do you think about that?
That's his
So
friend.
as you can see,
Oh, there's a snort.
I think that was a snort you were talking about.
He likes that. Yeah, he's telling me he wants to still be sexually active.
Really? I'm not psychic, and I kind of got that. Wow. We just paid $150 for her to tell us something we already knew. Oscar still likes to get busy.
Turn around.
So what are you doing to him right now? Talk, or should I not talk during this?
I'm preparing him to be cleansed. Okay. Spiritually is what I'm doing.
I got you. Okay.
And that's exactly what I'm doing. Close your eyes. Take your glasses off. Yeah. Close them. Cool. That's good. Cool. Okay. Leroy. Your name is Leroy?
Leroy.
Okay, Leroy. Vamos a ver. Okay, it's okay. Keep your eyes closed. Hago bendición de pátala. Okay, Leroy, I want you to give me your hands. I want you to step on top of the flowers. And I want you to break the flowers with your feet. Break all that energy.
Breaking the flowers, Leroy.
Just break it and stomp away everything from the past, everything that's blocked you. Let it all go. Okay, that's good. We're done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What? Let me ask you. Like you spit on it.
I see.
What does that do? Like
Notice it breaks there's stuff on him.
Oh, okay.
It breaks it. This is for real. So this is you're going to have to take this to the graveyard and put it on the outside of the graveyard.
Well, what do you think? I think it must spit in your face. That's what I think.
Yeah, well, if I'd have known it was rum, I'd open my mouth.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm cleansing you, Leroy.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Cleansing you. Come on. This is the best thing we've done yet.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, just wait.
Well, what we're going to do today is a sacred art called scatomancy. And so it's similar to reading tea leaves or scrying, but I'm actually going to be reading your fecal matter. Raise your arms out. It's a lost art. You'd be surprised how accurate it actually is.
How do we go about extracting this nugget for you to read?
So what I'd like you to do is go ahead, go into the restroom, and when you're done, please don't flush.
Listen, this is, come on, we're getting to the bottom of it.
All right.
How did you learn the art of reading poo?
Scatomancy.
Scatomancy. How did you learn that art?
Well, I actually study on the internet. And it seems really abstract and esoteric, but it's changed my life.
Right.
Yeah.
So scatomancy has given you purpose.
It's given major purpose to my life. I've blessed, I've healed, and I've helped so many people in their personal life transformation.
So in essence, you've lived like a pretty shitty life? I'll check on him again.
Why don't you do that?
All right. Leroy.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take you?
Well, I can't do this on command.
Just hurry up.
I guess.
It didn't take long at all, did it?
Surprise.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Wait right here. I'm going to go and grab it, and I'll be right back. So, you're going to transition right now. The nuggets suggest that you support a friend or family member in a project. The longer one, shaped like a cigar, suggests that leadership, strength, length, longevity.
Just gonna pick that up with your hands?
You have to get into it.
What would the smell really like? What?
The stronger the aroma, the more accurate the prediction.
So this one should be spot on. It's your shit.
Leroy, you should go across this country. You should travel. That's my prediction for you.
I told him that, and I haven't even touched his duty.
Leroy, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And being open to this process.
Thank you very much.
Blake,
Yes.
for your referral.
You know what? It's here. There you go. Thank you so much. This has been very interesting. We appreciate it.
Yes. Travel safely.
So psychics, we're over that, right?
Yeah. I think they're a little crazy.
Not only are they crazy, but they're fraudulent. It's called stealing, Leroy. They rob people.
Hey, one guy spit on me.
He did, and you had to pay to get spit on. Who pays to get spit on?
I guess I did.
You did.
Well, Leroy's decided he doesn't need to see a psychic anymore. Something tells me the psychic didn't see it coming.
Now, how is this going to help me by you proving everything I've done all my life wrong?
That's not what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to improve your life by letting you see all these things that have cost you, everything you've earned. The way I see it, society has put you in a hole, all right? They made you believe in aliens and be scared of them. You got psychics. You think your dad's haunting you. He might. I'm not saying he's not, all right? Maybe he is. But why don't we find out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. By you being scared, you had to pay somebody. Everybody got rich off you. These people are fraudulent.
In order to alleviate Leroy's fear that his dad was still haunting him, we had to tackle the paranormal head on. We did it all. We even had a seance in a room where Marilyn Monroe stayed. I thought, what the heck? Let's try to get the guy a date while we're here.
And she's kind of waving to me saying, hey, I got my outfit on. She got something cute on.
Well, Marilyn never showed, but a wise man once told me.
And even a no-show is a form of communication with me.
We ended up going to some of the most haunted places in America, and we never even saw one ghost. The only good thing to come out of it was, one of them is now a frat house, and Leroy did this epic-ass cake stand.
You haven't had a dream or a feeling that your dad has been haunting you since we started this movie. You realize that?
Of course I have.
Because you're just not thinking about that.
True.
Well, I mean, I thought about it. And scientifically, I can have to say it's bullshit.
Yeah.
We were pretty much convinced that all this paranormal stuff was BS, but it did leave one more unexplained phenomenon, and that would be voodoo.
Madam Giselle, obviously you know that we're here to get ghost exercise from a house that we own. And I personally have a problem just believing, and no disrespect whatsoever. We want to know if it's real. You know?
Voodoo is real.
I understand. A lot of people have told me a lot of stuff's real. So everything we hear about voodoo dolls and curses and all that, you're telling me that that's real.
Voodoo is magical.
So is Disney World, but I'm here to see if this stuff will actually do something to me. Put a curse on me. I'm calling out voodoo right now. I'm saying it's bullshit. Put a curse on me. Next 24 hours that I'm gonna hurt, die, whatever. Let's die. You wanna go die?
Voodoo is not to be played with. It's very dangerous.
That's why I'm calling bullshit. I don't believe it.
I don't want to do this in front of the cameras.
All right, well, it's kind of part of the gig.
No, they must leave.
You guys are gonna have to wait outside.
Well, if voodoo is real, I should be dead within the next 24 hours. I should be extra careful.
How do you feel?
Like I got a curse on me.
Really?
No, not really. But let's go do some dying stuff. You're doing skateboard back here. Yes! Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Hey, man. You want your ball? Oh my God!
What do you think? Kind of quiet, son.
Roll the window! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're alive!
Yep. I thought so.
Just when I thought Leroy's beliefs were behind us, he goes and tells me the world is going to end this year. What? December 21st, 2012? That's the end of the world? All because an ancient civilization ran out of room on a calendar? Well, you know me. I'm gonna take it to the experts.
Hello, universe. I am Eagle Spirit.
And when you have an alignment like this, especially the one that's coming in December 21st, when all those planets and whatnot are aligned, it can cause cataclysms like earthquakes and volcanoes.
We are in for a major calamity that will change the way we live. It's almost going to be like Waterworld on land.
I have an Earth dome house that'll run energy in the way that a pyramid does.
Some extra chili and tuna and plenty of water.
Just in case anything does masterly, drastically happen, you know.
Millions of people could die, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Will the shift hit man before the hits the fan?
So we're going to channel Adronis, which is, I wouldn't call it your alter ego, it's somebody else, right?
No, he simply represents a higher perspective of myself. He's
Okay.
what I would consider to be almost like an aspect of my own higher self.
Okay.
Okay? So it'll just take me a minute or two just to get into a state. We are here at this time, and we bid you greetings, and thank you very much for the opportunity of this interaction today. I'm Adronis from Sirius. Thank you very much. How can we assist you today?
Adronis, we want to know what's going to happen in 2012.
Oh, what's going to happen in 2012? Yes, it is an acceleration. Yes, there is a lot of energy happening here. And yes, there is something that is taking place that will help to broaden your culture, expand it to the degree to which you reach a state of maturity within the times ahead, as you would call it, throughout your own linear time progression of reality.
Okay, next.
What is 2012? Like, what is happening?
So what happens is in that one day, you will see sun overhead, wherever you are, or night, and then it will be night. And then a little bit later, sun on the same day. And that's when you know this has happened. You must be below ground, nothing on the surface, perhaps 6 months to a year.
So let's talk about bunkers for a minute. When are you safe? How deep are they?
They should be at least 14 inches below, covered underground. And the reason why the 14 inches is because of the gamma radiation.
So after Leroy and I sat with several people that gave us prophecies and statistics that were based on no actual facts, it was time for me to bring in the professionals.
So I know that this 2012 thing is still bothering you.
Yes, it is.
Dude, if we're going to figure this out and stop 2012 apocalypse from happening, you and I don't have the power to do that.
Right.
But we met some people who did, right?
Okay.
Look at this right here.
What the hell?
Man, why you got us out here all in the middle of nowhere, man? Look at this.
Dude, this is production value. You don't like this?
Yeah, we were rich, man. You'd have been out here.
If you were rich, you wouldn't be at a bus stop, man. So get in the car, let's go. This is off to a good start.
Okay.
Thought you was pranking us for a minute there. I was about ready to go.
I wouldn't prank you. I wouldn't prank you guys. No, I'm saying I brought you guys in because we need help. Listen, we don't want 2012 to go. Leroy doesn't want to die. He don't want to end on December 21st, so I need you guys here to help us stop that from happening.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I don't want him to die either. I don't want anybody to die, but the fact remains, man, if you don't get prepared for what's coming, what's foretold of in the prophecies of the Mayans and biblical scriptures and the wise men of China, Japan, man, you're going to be in a world of trouble. We're talking about a full-scale economic, political, monetary collapse that staggers the imagination. And this cat right here, he running around here talking about he finna leave the planet to escape.
Don Ray, are you leaving us?
You damn straight. I ain't sticking around here and watching everything go down.
Don, just tell us one thing, man. How in the world are you gonna leave the planet to escape with the catastrophes of 2012?
It's a rescue mission.
Who is gonna be conducting a rescue mission, man? You ain't making that clear.
I'm talking about alien invasion.
Alien invasion?
They're offering you a chance right out. It's a lifeboat. You don't ask whether you get in or not. You just get in if you want to live.
Like, how did you know that when did you find out that you were an alien?
When I was born. I wasn't supposed to be half alien, half human. I was supposed to be direct descended out of the seed of Adam.
What I'm saying, man, is that in his description, how he came into existence, he's making it look like alien beings ran a train on his mom. Or that she was involved in an orgy or menage a trois.
Artificial insemination is not everybody jerking off in a pot, jackass.
All right. This is going exactly like planned.
Man, Blake, can I talk to you, man?
I feel like a school teacher on a field trip. Bunch of kids. What's wrong, man?
Oh, man, I'm pissed off, highly pissed off. I had to get out that car, man. Because he's trying to make it look like that I'm making statements against his mother.
You did say the aliens ran a train on her.
You can't be telling people that because that make it look like that your mother...
intergalactic gangbang. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I got a Wikipedia page. All they have to do is Google my name, Don Ray Walton. It's a free message.
I know, I've heard it 3 times at least.
All right, I'll talk to him then.
Even hybrid beings, man, would know how. That's a violation. Sure.
All right, you want to talk for a minute?
Sure, you bet.
You go get him.
What's up, buddy?
Oh.
Come on, let's
That guy's pushing my buttons, man. We're here, Blake, to spread a message.
Yeah, and you're here to stop it. Remember,
I can't stop it. You can't stop it. When you see 100 alien ships up there, you're gonna think there's an alien invasion, and everybody's gonna do like Independence Day.
We got a job to do. All right. Can you guys pull it together?
I can.
We can be a team?
We can.
All right.
All right.
Well, let's do it. I think we're back on track, and we may finally get some peace. Don Ray offers to sing us a song.
This land is your land. This land ain't my land. 'Cause I'm an alien from another planet. I fly above you in a super spaceship. This land was made for you, not me. We teach your pigeons to crap upon you. We show them how to hit your cars. And while you're cursing at that car wash, you'll never know that crap's from Mars. We change your weather, we make it rotten. So all you humans wrap up in cotton. You freeze your butts off and blame your God. This land was made for you, not me. We taught you humans how to make a bomb. And with religion, them wars were on. This land was made for you, not me.
Well, whatever happens, don't die and get buried. That means that this land was made for you.
Day one was interesting. Day one night, even more interesting.
Why are we going to Snake Lake?
That's where all the UFO sightings are, man. He could bring one down there for sure.
I need to know how you're going to stop 2012 from happening.
I told you I can't stop it from happening. I can only get off this rock before it does.
So if he calls one down, you're leaving us?
Immediately.
That doesn't sound fair, does it?
I'm injual.
You're injual?
Injual.
What does that mean?
That means I'm half man, half alien, half angel.
That's $1.50. I'm not quite sure you can do that.
Now he's brought in another 33%. Talking about now he's an angel. Like you the Superman.
You would crap your pants if you knew what angel
man.
I am, mister.
You ain't no angel.
What angel are you, brother?
Michael.
Michael? You are Michael?
Archangel.
Huh?
This is Michael, the Archangel, he said.
He's a damn lie. You starting all these super lies now, man. You done went off and took lying to a whole nother level, man.
How are you going to be able to use the powers that you have to save this world from the apocalypse?
He's Michael,
Yeah,
the Archangel.
They know who I am.
And he wants me to summon for him. Which summonings are heavily documented, man, at UFO TV News at YouTube. And
It's another plug, by the way.
It's all right, man. It's gonna be all right. Just you really need to go see a psychiatrist. And I'm gonna tell you something. You think you slick? I know that you have definitely, at one point in your life, man, thought about going to see a psych. Cause in your heart, you know you the stupidest motherfucker on this planet, man.
You did say you would go see a hypnotherapist,
Damn straight.
and then we're going to learn all about your life.
I'll sign the documentation so you can take it on paper, man.
You want to do it tomorrow?
Yeah,
I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Just to get Don Ray hypnotized, we had to backtrack 180 miles. And in true Don Ray Walton fashion, we got sidetracked.
So you had sex with an alien chick?
Yeah, I did, actually. I did. I actually was an ambassador there for the planet Earth.
You were representing me while you were banging this chick? So how do I know you did a good job?
So I had to prove to them that I wouldn't judge her, and that's why I continued with it the way it was.
Wait a minute.
They couldn't hypnotize me.
So you're saying you banged an ugly intergalactic chick is what you're kind of
willingly. It was really actually no different than having
Don,
sex
somebody's
with
got
a
to teach
female.
you how to do this better. If you're going to say you had sex with a chick from another planet, say she was hot as hell. You don't have to tell her she was ugly because we're really not going to be able to ask her.
I'm not saying she was ugly. He said she's ugly.
No, you said she wasn't that great.
I looked at her as another spiritual
Tell
being.
the truth, because you were ready to get in them draws. You didn't want to.
No, I actually didn't know what was going to happen.
First of all, you said tell the truth about having sex with another alien.
Right. She was
planet,
actually.
so I don't know where we're going with that, but.
Now, can I talk here? I wasn't afraid of her actually, except for the thought that, you know, sticking her penis in something like that, you don't know if there's teeth in there or something like that. You know, hell, I might not have got it back. You know, I don't know. You know. So I was taking a big step for mankind here with a different foot.
You get in between us. Do you have intergalactic AIDS or something like? Did you use a condom?
No. I don't think so. Of course, I've never been checked for it.
You never used the condom?
No, hell no. I didn't have a condom with me. You don't carry those things on a spaceship.
Well, if there is a moral to a story, even if you're promiscuous on other planets, just wear a condom.
And I'd like you to think of your eyelids, Don, getting heavier and heavier, closing down and shutting out the light. Closing, 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 down and shutting out the light. That's right. Keep thinking of getting heavier and heavier. You have the power, Don. That's it. Deeper you go, the better you feel. That's right. Try satisfy yourself. Now sleep way down. Are you mortal?
I don't feel mortal.
And do you feel immortal?
I exist. Bird people. Some are fighting with each other. Blood.
They're killing each other.
All right. Easy now. Take a breath in and let it go. Take a hold of my arm right now. Squeeze out what you don't need. That's it. All right. 10. Wide awake. Wide awake.
Feel funny.
Describe funny.
What are my teeth?
Yeah, teeth are over there.
Oh. Well, how'd you get there?
They left your mouth at one point.
You were really good, dude.
After that jaw-dropping experience, we are still not convinced that Don Ray is an alien, but we must carry on. All right, guys, it's the day we save humanity, and Prophet Yahweh will not talk to Don Ray.
Scripture says, flee from him whom thou perceivest to be a fool. And so, there it is.
I'll tell you what, because he can say what he wants, but it's coming from his mouth, so it must be his thinking that way.
I'm not quite sure that made sense. So we're here at Castaic. This is where Don Ray says that we'll be able to reach the aliens the best, and they all kind of hate each other now. So Leroy dislikes Prophet Yahweh, Yahweh dislikes both of them, and I'm not sure if Don Ray knows where he's at. Let's just get it over with. Whatever you do, you're up first. Do your thing.
I should go first. I'm the one that Yahweh used to document his name and with ABC. This fool here ain't never done nothing. Why is Leroy in this anyway? Because he hates me.
He does hate you. I think you guys hate each other, though. You do your thing, baby.
All right, I'm trying my best.
It's all for humanity.
Hey, man, good luck.
You, man. I hate your ass. Hallelujah, Yahweh. All praise be to your holy and magnificent name, Yahweh. I am asking you to send a sighting, and I pray you do it by me with my summonings, which venture is preparing to start up possibly in the next month with the return of my internet show, summoning show. Send a sighting on Yahweh for us to film. Send it now, I pray thee. Say, hallelujah, Yahweh. We give it about 3 more minutes. Other than that, it'll be labeled maybe a no-show.
It's gonna be a while, guys.
You stay out of my business, old man. I'm gonna label this a no-show. This was supposed to be a sacred and holy moment.
I apologize.
And it's unlikely that a sighting in the show now, because clearly I got the devil amongst me.
I was trying to help Prophet out here a little bit.
I don't need your damn help at nothing, you silly mother.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a metaphysical sign.
Mess up what I'm doing.
Okay? That the aliens will recognize as a mark.
Raggedy shirt wearing bastard.
Make a sign.
Every single time.
I have to do it 3 times. Straight across. Up. Back around. And cross it this way. X marks the spot. Air of air. Earth of wrath. Fire of fury. Water of wonder. Love of love.
What?
Smartest thing I said out of my mouth is that I don't want to kill you, and I don't hate you, and I don't judge you.
Why hate you?
Well, who's the lesser of the 2 evils?
You are.
Right. Do you finally agree with me?
And none of this, he said he wished he
Well,
didn't have
I guess we've all learned something that everybody's a little bit different, and that's okay, as long as you're not oppressing
So he's
anybody.
suicidal maniac on top of all this.
These guys came together to try to stop 2012 apocalypse from happening,
Well,
and if they didn't achieve
all I
it,
gotta say is, I never heard such a bunch of bullshit in my life as your message, because
you're all pretty much fucked. What do you do after you just saved the world from the apocalypse? I decided to take Leroy to Vegas.
this for sure is going down. If you came to party, raise up off the ground. When I say jump, jump. Everybody goes down. They say we run this town. So sipping round after round, until we all fall down. Everybody goes down. Everybody goes down. So sipping round after round, until we all fall down. Oh, ladies, they say we get a little crazy.
This is amazing.
It's like Willy Wonka threw up all over the place.
Well, one man did all this. He's got to be dedicated.
Let's go find out why.
Yeah.
Leonard?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing real fine.
Nice to meet you, Leonard.
Welcome.
I'm Lee.
Hi.
What are we looking at?
I've been here 25 years trying to put God, His love to the world. That's the main thing.
Right.
But I'd like to show you in here a few minutes, okay?
All right. Leonard, why would you put such a strong message in the middle of nowhere? Because it's a long way out here.
Yes, but this only takes a couple of minutes. In Acts 2:38, God Almighty says this. It's not anything I'm making up. Wanted to get saved. And there I was, and Peter told years ago on the highway. And I told this to a bunch of teenage kids. You say, well, don't you go to our church to learn something? I'll say, no, I go to Jesus to learn. So let's not get complicated with this. Am I talking too much?
You are, but I like it. If we want to keep it simple, why do we have so many different religions, and why are all our wars about religion?
It's complicated.
Well, then you take donations. Can I give you a donation?
If you want to, with your heart.
Man.
Oh, God. Jesus, thanks a lot.
Yeah, you keep up the good work,
yeah,
man.
And almost all donations come because people want to give.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
And,
you be good.
You know, I really want to express my thanks for everything you've done and for everything you're doing. This has been the greatest adventure of my life. I'll never experience anything like this again. I really thank you a lot. I don't know what else to say yet. Thanks a lot.
I was really feeling good about Leroy and everything we had accomplished. That was until I got a call from him, asking me to meet him at the Venice Pier. He didn't sound like himself.
So what is it?
I don't know, I'm just really feeling down. I feel like I've had a wasted life. I've worked all my life, I've paid my bills. But there should have been more. I really feel like I've missed out a lot. Never done anything remarkable. I don't know. It just seemed like kind of a waste. Waste of time and money. Because I didn't get much out of this. Now I'm about to lose my house. So I'm really feeling shitty. I don't know what else I can do. Hang on to hope with you.
Did I just get a bomb dropped on me? Leroy is losing his house to foreclosure? I didn't sign up for this, but I also couldn't let him lose his house. So I went over to Leroy's to see if he had anything to sell.
This is what you like to do?
Yeah, it calms me and makes me forget the rest of the world. Yeah, they get a little dusty.
These are pretty good, Leroy.
Oh, thank you.
What about this? Just abstract?
That's it.
Is there meaning behind it?
Confusion?
Unfortunately, Leroy had nothing at his house to sell, and we were running out of time.
I'm worried about, are we gonna have the money to save his house?
You know something, Blake? There's a chance you're not gonna raise the money. I just wonder how we're gonna accomplish this, and if we don't accomplish this, how do you not end up with egg on your face?
If we don't raise the money, then all this is for naught. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because I can't, hey, we made a great movie, I've helped you in these areas, but you don't have a house to live in anymore?
Let me ask you, had you not wanted to make a movie, would have you helped this guy anyway?
I think so. You know, I didn't know about the house when we first got into this. It's the dilemma that I've now taken on, you know? And at no fault to Leroy's. Now I feel like I have the responsibility of this man's life is, you know, obviously in our hands since I've been with him every single day.
Listen, I'll do whatever I can do to help, but I just want you to remember that this can't go on forever. And my problem is that you're focusing way too much time on this movie. So I don't want to stop you from doing this. I don't want to stop you from doing this great thing for Leroy, but when are you going to focus on you because you're going to screw up what you got going on? I think you think about it in a perfect world that you're going to fix this guy, you're going to save his house, you're going to do all these great things, and now you go back and you go to your office, you go on your television show, and you make another movie, and you go and do this in a talk show, and this guy sits at home, and he's like wondering, what do I have left? I don't have the helmets anymore, or the heat shields, or the books, or the magazines, or the videotapes, or any of that stuff. So what are we going to leave him other than 4 walls and a foundation at the end of this?
Leroy.
Hey, Blake, how you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Nice to see you again.
How you holding up?
Oh, well, not that good. Gonna come play?
Can't play today, but I got some news for you. Listen, I got a mortgage broker tomorrow in Encino. I'll email you the address, but I need you to go at 11 a.m., all right? He's gonna help us. He says he's got a bank. Look at me, man. You're already thinking the worst. That's not what, come on, we don't need that.
Yeah, well, it's hard to believe.
I know, but he's got a bank. He's got a bank. I know you've tried before, but let him try, you know? He says he might be able to help. And he's taking the time to do it, you know? We got, what, 10 days left? We gotta...
Yeah, it's getting close.
But I mean, what are we gonna do? We can't lawn bowl our way to saving your house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Okay.
You got it? You're gonna be there tomorrow at 11 a.m., right?
Yeah.
All right, check your email, and then, you know, I'll be there as soon as I can. I got a meeting in the morning, but I'll be there right after, okay?
All right.
All right, I'll catch you at the end, all right?
Okay, thanks.
In a little bit.
Take care.
There you go. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Leroy never showed up for the mortgage meeting, and he wasn't answering my calls.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Thank you.
Tonight looks like a cold one. The moon decides to show. Dance along the ocean. None of us will know.
Leroy!
None of us will know.
Can't see a damn thing in there.
So this is the end of it. It's time for us to go. Back to where we started. Back to what we know. Back to what we know. Do you know what it feels like to be alone? Well, I do, I do. Do you know what it feels like?
This is Leroy. Leave a message, please.
Leroy, it's Blake. This is the umpteenth message I've left you. Call me, please. So he's still not answering the phone. Leroy! Leroy! Oh, I'm sorry. You're not Leroy. I apologize.
I was really worried about Leroy. Finally, after 3 days, he called and told me to meet him at the park.
Thanks for answering my calls, man.
I just needed some time alone. That's all.
You scared me a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You gotta talk to me, like, where did we go wrong? What's...
Yeah, I don't think you went wrong. You helped me a lot. I really appreciate it. But it's just that seeing how badly I've done in my own life, I really appreciate what you've done, but it's also depressing. Because I know I've wasted a lot of time.
Maybe I went about this the wrong way, man.
No, you've opened my eyes.
Yeah, obviously, you're not the happiest that I really pictured that you would be, you know, and I think I owe you an apology that maybe I went about it the wrong way.
Well, your apology is accepted, but I don't think it's necessary.
I'm sorry. I mean, we ran in it full steam and really didn't think of the consequences of your feelings, man, you know?
I didn't think it was going to hurt this much, that's all.
So what happens if you lose the house?
I don't know. I'd probably be homeless.
Well, I do have an idea, if you're ready to hear another one.
Yeah.
Your paintings. You love to paint,
Yeah.
and I know you're embarrassed to let anybody see them, but if you trust me, I think we might be able to get them in a gallery.
Oh, wow. That'd be great.
Let's give it a try. you know?
Okay. That sounds good.
So if you can just paint for me a lot, I'll do everything I can to help you.
I'll try anything.
We got 5 days left. What are we gonna do?
Well.
You can't go missing on me again now.
Yeah, okay.
You scare the shit out of me when you do that.
I'm
We're
sorry.
better friends than that, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to be alone.
I know. Well, let's go. We got a lot of work to do, okay?
All right.
So my idea was brilliant. All we needed was to have a gallery put some of Leroy's paintings up for sale. How hard could it be?
Yeah, this is not really gonna work here.
And why is that? Like, why would?
You know, for our gallery, we focus on people who are more established.
What do you mean by more established? Like, if he has a lot of work, he's painted a lot.
Sure,
We have like a bunch
but in
of
terms
stuff.
of showing his work and being in institutions, nobody actually knows who he is. So, yeah, not at all.
We're hoping that you can put this one in your gallery as well.
I really don't think so. I'm so sorry.
What is it that you, why wouldn't you think that this could go in?
I mean, we work with established artists, so.
There's that word again, established.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
So we have actually just found out that Leroy's real gift is painting, and he is quite gifted, and obviously you are the gatekeeper to one of the best art galleries in town, and the way that we can actually monetize Leroy's craft.
Show me the money.
Show you the money. You'd like to see the paintings? If you could place it in your gallery, that would be great. He did this really in a day, so I mean we could do a lot more of these. You could fill up an entire wall, you know, or two. He's quite gifted, I would say. And you're obviously not giving me that feeling with that look right now.
I'm not necessarily critiquing your work, but there's a big difference between this and, say, I think you're trying to emulate maybe Jackson Pollock or something. Is that where you're trying to go?
You're telling me that someone off the street can come up and say, you know what, this one's not worth 150 million, but the one that looks just like it from Jackson Pollock is worth 150 million.
That's
it's paint splattered on a canvas. How can this be possible?
Well, you know something? There's a difference between who creates and what they create on the same piece of canvas.
So
Do you
being-
understand that? Can you get that through what's going on?
I can't. So it's 68, and your name Leroy just isn't going to cut it.
It's not going to cut it.
Well, I don't think painting's the answer.
Oh, come bullshit. That guy's not going to tell me that splattered paint on a canvas is skill. It's all in how you hype it, man.
Yeah.
Just, come on. So all you have to do is just splatter it all over the place, and then you become an artist. This one could be called Bad Night of Drinking.
I've never felt better. I'll live like this forever. I'm waking up on kitchen floors. 'Cause every day's a
This one's done.
Oh, finish kaput. Be there's different girls in my bed. Man, my life is amazing. I can sit here and drink for days. Life like a movie, I just press play. And it starts with a girl in my bed, and I wake up so misplaced. Cigarette butts in the carpet floor. I passed out, dude, in a hole in my door. Shots last night, kept handing them out. My living room looks like Animal House. Found my keys, hit the fits, let's roll. Time to get munchies, found my bowl. Let's go, yes, bro. New chick's number in my iPhone. Sun's out and I'm
Instead of backspin while painting. Yeah, that's good. Nice.
I'm a pretty quick learner, and I realize that in the art world, Leroy can't be Leroy. And these paintings are sold on presentation, not necessarily the work itself. Regardless, if this doesn't work, Leroy could be homeless, and I would be partially to blame.
How are you feeling?
I'm a little bit nervous.
You're gonna be good. Tonight's your night, man.
Yeah, tonight's the night.
Did you ever think you'd have your art in a gallery?
Never. Never even imagined it.
right? Tonight's the capper. This is it, man. This is our finish.
Yeah.
Our swan song.
That's right.
Remember, you're not Leroy, you're Leroy, the famous French artist.
If I could only speak French.
Yeah, we probably should have worked on that. Let's go. I don't need him to be Leroy anymore. I need him to be Leroy. You got it?
I think I can manage this, yeah.
All right.
See what you
Do
can
everything she says. You're in good hands. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, you ready to be transformed into the law?
Everybody's showing up, so we gotta make food. We got no budget. It's a little secret, though. It's couscous, food coloring, and a lot of salt. That's caviar, as far as I know.
At the end and throw it into the crowd. Oh. So maybe you can just look like you have a lot of Botox.
We're gonna take mystery meat, mush it up or something. Everything looks better with a garnish, man. This is our French wine, only the finest.
The side a little bit.
Direct from Paris, the world's premier artiste. Now get ready for the awesomeness that is Leroy.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Leroy.
We transformed Leroy into Leroy, and the only thing we had to do now was get people to buy. And buy they did.
This is the one. I take it home with you.
This is the one you guys want? You want to take this one home?
Yeah, I'll take it.
You'll take it? Come with me.
I mean, I'm definitely interested in purchasing this one.
You guys want to, should I grab Danielle? Do you want to take this one home?
I think so. That's just browsing.
You're just looking?
Yeah. Browsing down to see.
Now, the average in the room is 3,500. Does that scare you off?
No, I gotta have this.
Are you speaking in your French accent?
Not really. I don't have a French accent, unfortunately.
Well, how are you? You're gonna give yourself away, man. What are you doing? Just like.
Just even if it's fake.
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay.
Just kind of hard, you know? Just gonna be like, hey, man, we, just like mumble and I'll sell some more. Watch your head. So you like it, right?
I actually love it.
We have a sale. Follow me.
Nice to meet you.
Jackie,
Yeah.
Blake, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I really like this one. I mean, the simplicity mixed with just a little swoop off the side, it's intense.
It is intense. It's a ballsy painting,
It really
I would
is.
say.
It really is.
I'll give it to you for 7. I think 7 is a good deal.
Oh, thank you.
All right, you're not leaving though, right? You want to look at some more stuff?
I get a drink.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you do realize that after a month of this, we just saved your house tonight.
Yeah, I know. It's just been wonderful. Thanks a lot.
You good?
Yeah.
It's all right, man. I think I told you we'd do it, right?
Yeah, we got it all done. I didn't know we could do it. I didn't know you could do it. But I'm glad.
Oh, thanks. I don't know if that's really a compliment or
I didn't know if it could be done.
Well, there you have it, the single greatest journey I have ever been on. And I would probably say it was for Leroy as well. I never really grasped the scope of how many people believe in paranormal, extraterrestrials, and everything unexplained. The only problem when digging for the truth, there are no real experts to ask. How can you be an expert in anything that has never been proven?
Look at those overalls.
Hi, Blake.
Woo!
Nice to see you, guy.
Spiffy, man. How you doing?
Pretty good, thanks.
Well, look at this place, man. Look at you. You look like a real painter now.
Well, I've been busy.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Are you?
A lot better than I was before I met you.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was worried there for a minute that I might have screwed something up.
No, I don't think you screwed up. You screwed up my head, but you screwed it on the right way.
I screwed up your head the right way?
The right way, which had never been done before. I really appreciate all you've done.
Man, you're not the only one that learned something. I want to thank you, you know?
Good.
You let me know that it's all right for some people to believe, but not to the point where it's costing them everything. And that's what was happening to you.
I agree.
So, don't cry, man. You're going to make me cry. You just give me
Well, it's tears of happiness, let me tell you.
You know, I think you're right. I don't know why people imagine that the aliens have traveled all the way across space to look in our ass.
And Fencer, last night he said he was gonna have his alien friend alien probe me. He was gonna suggest it, tell him to do it, okay? See, I got magical power. He don't know that. He don't know. See, I started to make him all over himself right in front of everybody. Put that hex on him.
Wait a minute, you were gonna make him on himself?
Make him on himself in front of everybody.